Good morning, everybody. It is 7:28 right now, and time to visit with our good friend Kim Baer and find out something that is going on at this time of year. More and more people, Jackie, are jumping on their bikes, and you need to keep some things in mind if you do so.
And we're getting out and enjoying Iowa's great outdoors. It might not seem like it today with some rain coming down, but I know I've been on the trail system already, walking, jogging. We get out there in the summertime, but we want to make sure we're taking care of ourselves because accidents do happen.
Yes, so accidents do happen, and really what I want people to know is it's something that I think most people don't know. So if you are riding a bike and you are hit by a car, and you most likely have coverage under your car insurance policy. Because what your car insurance policy says with regard to underinsurance coverage is that if you're involved in an accident with another car, so you don't have to be in a car, it's just being in an accident with a car.
Involved,
right,
okay.
so if you're riding a bike, you're jogging, you're walking, you can make a claim, obviously. So if I'm out riding my bike and I'm crossing the street and I've got the right of way and you hit me, I'm going to make a claim against you under your car insurance.
Okay.
But let's say, in Iowa, the minimum insurance amount is $20,000. So let's just say that's all you have, and you've hit me, and if I'm on a bike, I'm probably really hurt. So I'm going to make a claim against you, and I'm going to probably collect that $20,000. Then what I need to know is that I also can make a claim under my insurance carrier, my car insurance carrier, if I have underinsurance. Now in Iowa, you can opt out of it.
Okay.
So that's really one of the points I want to make to people today is pull out your deck page or your insurance card or call your agent and look and see what you have for underinsurance. It's usually UM and UIM. And so it's really important to take a look at that. And the limits vary depending on what you pay. But I mean, it could be anywhere from $10,000 or, well, I think maybe the lowest I've seen is $20,000. So it could be 20, it could be 50, it could be 100, could be $500,000.
Is it that much more that you remember or not?
No, it's not. It really doesn't cost that much more. It really doesn't. And then the other thing you want to look at your own insurance policy for is MedPay, because that also is a benefit you can have. And that also is not very expensive. And if you've got MedPay, let's say that, let's go back to my example. I'm out riding my bike, you hit me, I'm in the hospital, and so now I'm not working, and maybe I've got a high deductible. If I have MedPay, let's say I have $5,000 MedPay on my policy, I can use that to pay my deductible. I can get it right away. I don't have to wait until we settle our claim. All I have to do is just call up my adjuster and say, hey, look, I need to open a claim. I've been hit by a car. Do I have MedPay? How much is it? What do you need from me? Typically, they need the bills, so that way, it's just, a lot of people don't realize that they have MedPay, and again, that's something that's an extra thing that you pay for.
Okay, now is this something that you have to pay back eventually, or is this something that's part of your insurance?
Yes. So yes, he pays attention. Yes.
No, I've listened to you before, so it sounds really too good to be true. But the truth of the matter is, you got to come clean.
You do have to pay it back. So if I collect from you, I will have to pay back my insurance carrier for the MedPay out of the money that I get for you. But typically, I only have to pay back 2/3. Sometimes I can have it waived.
Really?
So when people hire me, when they come in and they say, hey, I've been in a bike accident, can you help me out? One of the first things we start doing is, seeing what kind of coverage the person has, but then we also start trying to kind of open up that dialogue to say, look, this person was really hurt, there may not be enough insurance, and so will you waive the MedPay? In other words, will you waive subrogation or repayment of it? Yeah, will you waive repayment of the medical bills? Or can we get them reduced? So that's one of the things, if you hire a lawyer because you've been in a bike accident, they should be doing two things. One, they should be handling the claim and trying to get you as much money as possible, but they also should be working with everybody you have to pay back. Your medical bills, your health insurance, your own insurance, your MedPay. So they should be working to negotiate that down, which obviously then puts more money in your pocket.
I didn't know that was negotiable through a lawyer.
Yes, absolutely. Now, and then it's important to remember, let's say that you're really a bad guy, and so I'm out riding my bike, and you hit me, and you freak out, and you leave.
Kind of a hit and run.
It's a hit and run, and so I don't know who you are. I'm on the ground. I didn't get your license plate. Then I'm just going to make a claim under my insurance. And again, all the more reason why it's really important that you have underinsurance coverage. So you need to take. I know when I come on here, it always sounds like I'm selling insurance. I'm really not.
No, but you've seen what happens if people don't have the correct insurance.
I've seen what happens if you don't have the right insurance. insurance, it's really horrible because a bike accident, I mean, if you get hit by a car, you can have some pretty serious injuries, some broken bones.
Absolutely. So it sounds like a few extra dollars can give you just some peace of mind in case that should happen.
Absolutely.
Now, the scenario you used was when you were on a bike, but this applies also if you're running or walking.
Exactly. Correct. If you're out jogging and you get hit, you're walking and you get hit, the same thing. As long as you get hit by a car. So if it's a car, then or a truck, or a motorized vehicle.
Motorized vehicle.
Exactly. So then you're going to have coverage. Another point I wanted to make, since we're kind of talking about outdoor activities, is if you're out walking, it really is important when you're crossing the street, if you're walking or jogging, stay in the crosswalk, because that's one of the first questions that the adjuster always asks. Well, where were they? Were they in the crosswalk? Were they outside of the crosswalk? Because if you're outside of the crosswalk, then there's an argument that maybe you might have caused the accident.
Okay.
Yes. So, and you want to make sure, don't, pay attention to the light, only cross the street when you have the walk sign. I mean, all of this stuff is kind of basic, but you'd be surprised. We're all in a hurry, and people think, oh, I don't see a car, I'm going to run. All right, well, you might not have seen a car, but maybe the car's turning. And so if you run against the light and the car turns and hits you, it might be your fault. Because people seem to think that pedestrians always have the right of way. Okay. That's not true. That's not true.
I'm glad you said that, because there are some states that that is true. If you take a step off the curb, then you have the right of way.
Yes.
But that doesn't apply in the state
It doesn't
of Iowa.
apply. Yeah.
Okay.
As a lawyer,
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah. As a lawyer, I was in Australia a few years ago, and I was completely freaked out because their law is that all the cars have to stop for the pedestrians, and it doesn't matter. I mean, and you see these cars coming really fast, and they're saying, "Well, go," and I'm like, "Go? What do you mean go? Why would I?" But you just need to, in Iowa, you need to make sure you're in the crosswalk and that you're paying attention. Do you have a walk sign? So those things are really important.
Can we go back to bikes for a second? And I have paid so much more attention since you've mentioned that to us before. I'm like, okay, crosswalk, stay in the crosswalks. But let's go back to bikes, because it's not always so evident. Communities are getting better about bike lanes and things like that, but not everywhere. Is that a little bit more lenient, or do you have to be in a certain space and time in order to file that claim?
Well, the question always is who caused the accident, and then and we hear lots of arguments. Maybe it's in the gray area. Maybe I'm in the bike lane, but maybe I swerve and I get into your lane, and so maybe I caused the accident or I contributed to the accident. Now in Iowa we have comparative fault, and what that means is that if I contributed to the accident or caused some of it, I still can recover as long as I'm 50% or less at fault. So if I'm 51% or more at fault, then I can't recover anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Who decides that percentage?
Well, so if we're negotiating settlements, it's the adjusters. We go back and forth and back and forth, the lawyers and the adjusters. If you end up in front of a jury, then a jury decides. So they listen to all the evidence.
You need to wear a video camera wherever you go.
Well,
a body cam.
Well, and this goes back to make sure if there are people with you or there are people that stop, make sure you get their name and phone number, because you may need them. They were witnesses. And a lot of times people might stop and say, okay, well, the police are coming. I've got somewhere I've got to go. I'm taking off. Just make sure, if they've got a card, get a card. If not, say, hey, can I get your cell phone? Just collect that information.
And how long of a period of time do you have to turn everything in?
2 years. You have a 2-year statute of limitations from the date that you were injured. So you just need to remember that. So, but a lot of times people just, they forget that if they're out walking or jogging, they just think, okay, I only have a claim against the person who hit me, and they forget that they might have a claim under their own insurance.
Okay. So, and remind us what we need to check for?
Yes, go pull, it's UM and UIM. So go pull your deck sheet or look at your policy and see, and if not, just call your agent and add it. Because, I mean,
just call your agent and ask them, do I have this?
Yeah, there you go. Just call.
That'd be even easier. That way you don't do any work.
Easier.
Yeah. Let them do the work. You're paying them anyway, right?
Call your agent. Do it right away.
Or call Kim Baer in case you have anything you need to talk about, because you're more than happy to do so, right?
Yeah, come on in, have a cup of coffee. We don't charge anybody to sit down and talk about it. So
that works. All right. And the number is
279-2000 or 515-INJURED.
There you go. Thank you so much.
Perfect.
Kim.
Thank you for joining us this morning.
All right.
Great job as always.